Alright, the topic is, should student athletes be mandated to participate in random drug testing? And for the panel, we have Tyler, Bryce, Hans. For the pros, we got Tony and Kate. Background: mandatory drug testing in public schools is a new issue for the law, introduced during the late 1980s and expanded over the next decade. Practice of analyzing student urine for illegal drugs is carried out in small but growing percentages of schools nationwide. What do you think about only 3 states having drug testing? Texas, Illinois, and New Jersey.
I think that those 3 states are smart, but I think that we need to have more states that require it and more schools that do it, just to get better results and keep everyone clean and honest.
I think that schools should not drug test their students, especially in Illinois, because if you cross the river, like us, we live right on the river next to Iowa. We cross in the river into Clinton. It is illegal for schools to drug test students over there, and more districts and states should probably just cut out drug testing all in all.
Yeah, come out, they'll have more money and spend $100,000 a year on drug testing and a lot more educational use that will help our kids be smarter than ever.
And with the, for the educational part of that, if a student fails a drug test, he or she will not only be taken out of their sport for a third of the season, or however long the district rule is, but they will be suspended from school, cutting into their learning environment.
To go off of that, say a student is addicted to drugs and they get drug tested, the school is like not only responsible for education, also like keeping the students safe, and they could help the student get off the addiction.
But that also is in Illinois, that it's a random drug test in all schools, it's not mandatory. So even if the student with a drug addiction, the chances of them getting drug tested is very slim. Especially in the Chicago area where the schools are a lot bigger with more students, drug testing, percentage of you getting drug tested is a lot more slim than it is, or it's a lot lower of getting drug tested there than it is here.
So you're saying we should have more drug testing to build?
I'm saying there should be no drug testing, because with the random drug testing, kids will still take the chance. It's their life. They'll do whatever. They'll take the chance of. They'll take the chance, no matter what, with doing it, knowing that the chance of getting drug tested is very slim. So it won't decrease people doing drugs.
Should students who are 18, should they be penalized if they have nicotine in their system?
I don't think they should be penalized because they're an adult and they can make their own decisions.
I don't think they should even be drug tested for. Students over 18 should be on a separate drug testing list, if they're even going to have drug testing anymore, to only drug test for the cannabis and the opioids that they drug test for, not nicotine, because it is legal for them to, if they wanted to, smoke a cigarette or throw a big dip in.
I agree.
Do you have any input, kid?
The topic we're discussing is student athletes, not just students. So I think athletes should be mandated to be drug tested and not be able to do and have any nicotine in their system while they're during that sport.
But also when you are, if you make it professional into a sport, they aren't going to drug test you for tobacco, because you're what, like 30. They aren't going to care. But when you're 18 too.
You're also 30. You're not in school. You're playing a professional sport. You're not.
But you're a legal adult still.
Yeah, you're a legal adult, but you're playing other sports too.
And all the people then would be above 18, and say you're in high school and you're 18 and your friends are 17, you could influence them to smoke.
We're talking about the 18-year-olds right now.
Yeah, that's but they still can influence other kids.
Anybody can be influenced by anything.
Yeah.
You're influenced by But anybody on the
Someone
team,
that's, someone that's as old as you.
Attention band
you're-
students, if you took your instrument home over winter break, this is a reminder to please bring them back tomorrow for band class.
but you're influenced by anything. So if you go home and your mom's drinking coffee, you're saying that you're gonna just start drinking coffee from now on.
No, I don't like coffee.
Okay.
Say
so-
something
so
you like,
that's
though. Something you like.
no. So that's like saying, so if Tony's 18 in this instance, because he's he's smoking a cigarette, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette.
Bro, but it could influence you more too because you think Tony's cool and you want to be like Tony.
But I think, I'm not gonna say that. I think my mom's cool if she's drinking coffee in the morning. Why? Like,
What's wrong about coffee though?
Coffee. I'm not talking about this. Coffee, caffeine is also addicting. Too,
I
just
don't
like
think
cigarettes.
if someone's 17.
We're getting
or
off
some-
topic.
Yeah, we are. Get back
If
on
someone's,
topic,
if
guys.
someone,
Next
if,
question.
if someone's 17 or if someone's 18, I don't think that's gonna differ how I see him or like how it influences me. Just saying.
All right, next question. The test we use here in Fulton is a urine test that detects cannabis, opiates, nicotine, and medicine. Do you think we should have one? Let's start with.
I think there should be. How do I say this? Let one of them talk. I'm gonna gather my thoughts on this one.
I believe we should have more, just, I mean, more chances you have, better chances you have of catching someone that is, on the other side, it's more money though too, which we could use for educational reasons. Or you could stop someone that's, doing a harmful substance and spreading it throughout the school,
With-
had the possibilities of spreading it throughout the school.
With them, like even if they were spreading it throughout the school, like it's a random drug test, and the people spreading it throughout the school, they aren't even drug testing all the people in the school. So if it was somebody that's not a student athlete, they're not gonna get drug tested. So there's one person that's not gonna get drug tested, and then you say how people are influenced by everybody. These people are all gonna get influenced by it, I guess, and you're saying. So with them spreading it around the school, I forgot what I was gonna say. Cut it! Cut it!
Yeah, that's good. Just
No, we still got like